Hello and welcome back to another episode of Spirit Tracks Transcription. As always, if you enjoy this video and you want to see more things like it, then please consider liking the video, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Now let's get right into the track for today. So, today's track is the long version of the Song of Healing that plays the first time that you play it with the Soundstone. Alright, so first step as with anything is to open a new score and get the instrumentation. So, new score, and let's get started. Let's see. Pan flute and... No, notated concert pitch, okay. That's fine. And then the soundstone is there. Then there's a guitar. Acoustic. Yes. Do I have a name for this percussion? I think it's this one. Doom. Sounds like congas. And then the other one sounds like tambourine, maybe? Yeah, tambourine and conga. So the congas get both of the notes, and then the tambourine just gets the high ones. Okay. Then I think there's an echo for the pan flute, right? If I solo this one and this one. Yeah. So if we pan flute, then that should be that. Okay, that should be the whole instrument list. It's not a super huge one. So then we can copy the name here and copy the other stuff from this with the composer information and the subtitle. This is 4/4, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, off. 3 measures and 1 beat. It's a pickup, but it is at the end of the first measure, so it's just going to have to be a 5/4 and then 2 4/4s. I can do that by doing a 5/4 2 measures. Then I assume the thing is the same tempo as the Soundstone, which is the 70. Okay. Here's that. And we make sure we save. Saving work is important. Go down here. This is number 58. This is not pan flute 1. This is just pan flute. And this is not pan flute 2, just pan flute echo. Okay. Soundstone. SND STN. Two octaves down. Just make sure I got the properties right. A2. Okay. So if I got both of these, I just need to make these match. A2. Okay, let's just put in the Soundstone first because we have it already. Also, make sure it's whistling 1, right? Go down to, yeah, whistling 1. The panning is slightly to the left. Spirit Tracks whistling 1. Reverb down to 10% as usual. It's like 15. Yeah. Also can't forget to do time signature 4/4. Okay, and then let's go ahead. See, so the pan flutes use bends. Both the main one and the echo in this one use bends, which is unusual. Usually it's just the main one. But because it uses bends, I have to change these to string instruments so that the bends work properly. And I can just change this. Pan flute, pan FL, apply, then I go down. This is pan flute echo, painfully. So that's pan flute 6/1 for the first one. Not 5/1, 6/1. Pan flute 6/1. Panning is directly centered. Just don't have to worry about that. And then this one is like 15. This is also pan flute 6/1. This one will be a lot quieter though. But we handle all that balance stuff at the end. Well, as we're going, not at the start. Nylon guitar 7. Okay, and then the panning for this one is -50. This is the percussion. This percussion is at panning 70. Spirit Tracks percussion 10. Make sure we don't choose the Skyward Sword one, or else we'll be very confused later. Then I think that should be everything. We don't have to worry about assigning this one or this one because they aren't ever actually used for sound. Okay, let's see, that should be all of them. Only 5 channels are used. So we can close that. I didn't press the mixer button, but I want to open up this one and see what the balances are, because let's see, -6 on the whistling, because it's most likely going to be the same for the main stuff because all the other instruments are different. But okay, that should cover that. Those are the only overlaps. Everything is different from the other sound, the other flute song. So we can open up the MIDI and get started officially. My voice is kind of weird today. But this should be the first pan flute. So we can get rid of these last 3 beats. We don't need them. Okay, so let's check what the tempo is. So it starts at 70 beats per minute, like we thought. And then on beat 4, it changes to 99 beats per minute. Okay, and I think Yeah, that's the only other tempo change. So, this is pan flute 1. We had an extra staff to paste this onto. This doesn't seem like concert pitch, is it? Let's check. Yeah, so these need transposition. 1 octave down, I think is the correct, yeah. Yeah, that should do. Did I, makes me think, did I transpose this one? I did not. Okay, well that's... I need to update those then. Long and short sound of Song of Awakening needs to be updated. That's number 52 and 53. Spirit Tracks. Number 52, number 53. Okay. Unfortunate, but sometimes you miss things. Nothing to be done about it after the fact, other than just to fix it. Okay, well, that's it for that. And this one. This one will be good to start, though. Ooh, this is not happy with me. All right. Looks like 3 sharps for this. Let's see, it's all steady and then... Let's see, wipe this off, put a forte in there. This sounds lovely. For the actual notation of it, though, we have to have one of these. Alright. Okay. No fancy business. And the next one is... Yeah, it's the exact same notes, offset by, looks like... Looks like they're offset by a 16th note. We'll just shorten that last note so that it would fit. Okay. That doesn't sound right. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. These first ones are offset by a bit less. Just because the tempo is slower, so. Let's see. All right. If I solo 1 and 2, how does it go? Yeah, seems about right. Cool. Then I can remove the extra staff from the first pan flute and hide pan flute echo. We are done with this, we are done with this, and we are also done with this. Let's see. I soloed that. Yep, seems concert pitch to me. Time to write out the guitar parts. That tuplet can't cross bar lines. Where is that? Oh, let's go here. Okay. No pitch bends, no nothing. Let's see. Yep, seems good. And then for this, since we can't paste that, we're just going in blind. Do-da. Da. Do-ah. Do. Na. Na. Yeah. Then arpeggiate that. Alright, alright. that's way too slow. Just trying to match the speed here. Something like that. Yeah. This one is before the beat. Let's see. E, G sharp, D. F sharp. See, that's the third. Let's see. Okay, so looks like so 16th note is there, and that's the 32nd, the last 32nd of the beat that those come in on. And there's 3 of them before the beat. I hope that this works how I want it to. Let's see. It didn't. So all of these will be turned off. And then I'll get another 32nd note triplet. And then get it for the rest of the beats. There's tie, tie, tie. I have to move this out of the way. Ooh, yeah, okay. That's what I was worried about. So that one's tied to that. Then I tie these 2 together. And those 2 and then those. Okay, that should be everything. And then all this second voice stuff gets hidden. Yeah. And then this. Do, do, bra, da, da, da. That's, yeah, okay. Ba-da, da. Yep, that sounds right. It's weird, but yeah. Okay, so then it's just a copy of this, but it's 2 beats. And let's see, G, B, F sharp, B. And then A, C sharp, E, G sharp. A, C, E, G. Oh, G natural. How spicy. There aren't any other accidental things, right? G, B, F sharp, B. G, B, F sharp, B. Okay, and that should be the guitar. Is it the right volume? How about that? Okay, that should be a good volume for that. It all looks good when invisible is hidden, but these need to be squished a bit to make it look a bit more normal, like that almost is. Nope, don't. I need more. Enough. Auto place for everything there. It's not really making much of a difference. Okay, well, that's about what we're gonna have to deal with, is that little gap there. But, that should be this track done. Now it is percussion time. Let's just put it on the congas. I think the congas are gonna hold all of the sound. The tambourines won't have anything. What note is this? C sharp 4. C sharp 4. No conga. Normal. A. High conga is B. Dum ba da ba dum. Dum ba da ba da ba. Boom. Ba da ba da ba ba boom. Okay. Let's look at the velocities of this. That's not loud enough. Let's boost it by 4. Then these are quieter. Put one of those on each of them. There we go. Mezzo forte on these two, and that one. Let's see. Show invisible, because then that makes it a lot easier worth it. So it's right here. And I want forte is right there, right there. Okay. Dum ba ba ba. Right. Right. Let's see. Yes. Then nothing actually plays on the tambourine part. It's all covered in the congas. Yeah, something like that. Do da dun da da dun ba da do da da da. Let's make this a tad smaller until it fits like this. I think that just makes it worse. Okay, I think that fixes it a little bit. 0.75. There, I think that looks a bit more natural. Let's go ahead and lock this so it doesn't become unstable at any point. Okay, and then I believe we should be done with this. So we can go in here, Song of Healing, delete that. And we don't need this. And we don't need this. So we mark this as done. Sequence 145. Can get rid of this line here. And this sequence uses bank 58. It's the only one that uses it. So we scroll down, find bank 58, and we can get rid of it because we don't need it anymore. Okay, paste this. And then move this up to there. Okay, should be done here. So now we can go over here and put in the info. Song of Healing along. That should be the one. Nope, not there. There. Okay, staff 6, measure 3. Then time-wise, we go, that's 9 seconds, add 3 for the reverb tail, gives us 12. Okay, so then we've got these graphs if you're interested in these. This top one has all 3 things on it. For staves, this one is below average. For measures, it is way below average. And for time, it is also way below average, as you might expect. Zoom in here. So, does this need automation, modulation, any of that? I wouldn't say so. This one should be good. Obviously, if you can automate pitch, then everything changes. But with how I know it's going to be, for sure at least, I'm not putting pitch stuff on there. Okay. So we check the instrument list now. We've got the soundstone, pan flute, echo. That stuff we obviously have is the soundstone, 2 pan flutes. Then we got tambourine, congas, and guitar. Tambourine and congas, and then we got the guitar. Okay, so no new instruments for this one. So we're still at 142 total instruments for the soundtrack so far, with 150 staves between them. Counting all the duplicate staves, we are at 493 with an average of 8.5 per track. We are at 1,103 total measures with an average of 19 per track, and we are at 1 hour and 7 seconds of total runtime, leaving us with an average track length of 1 minute and 2 seconds. This is the 58th track that we've done for the soundtrack so far, leaving us at about 37% done. Okay, we have passed an hour now, officially. Okay, the very last thing for us to do today then is go here, 53% zoom, make sure invisible is hidden. Then I'll zoom in however much I can without obscuring anything. I want to roughly center that. That would obscure something, so yeah, now I will go ahead and let this play all the way through without me talking over it or anything, so you're just able to hear what we've been able to make today. So enjoy the music, and I'll see you right after. Alright, and that should be everything for this one today. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more things like it, then please consider liking the video, subscribing, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.